Hi, everybody. So today I'm going to come on and I'm going to talk to you about natural solutions. And what do I mean by natural solutions? Well, today it's going to involve essential oils. So I'm going to present to you a PowerPoint on what are essential oils, how are they used, and ultimately, how can you start using them in your daily life? I will tell you, I have been using essential oils going on. I think I started back in 2016, and they are very much a part of my everyday life. I think the biggest way they've impacted my life is on my stress response. I am a gut and hormonal health specialist. So, beyond just promoting essential oils, I believe wholeheartedly in the idea that we have to calm our nervous system in order for our bodies to heal. And so, a lot of my clients are coming to me with major gut, adrenal, thyroid issues. And all of that tends to stem around the stress response. So, I being one, I had adrenal dysfunction probably 3 times that I know of in my life, with one being really, it was debilitating. Honestly, I was just surviving each day. And that was in 2016, 2017. And I started using a lot of doTERRA products. The very first thing was the LLV line, Lifelong Vitality line. But then I really found the benefit of just using the oils. And it's a part of my morning ritual. So I can get into that a little bit later, but I'm going to present, let me see about screen sharing. Okay. So I'm going to present this. Let me get it to the beginning. Okay. So you'll see here, natural solutions for healthy, empowered living. And when we use the word empowered, we really are talking about you have the power to take your health back into your own hands. Do I say it's always going to be easy? No. But do you have the opportunity? Absolutely. It comes down to making a choice, and making small little choices throughout the entire day that add up to major transformations over time, whether that's a weight loss goal, whether that's sleeping better, whether that is anti-aging, whether that is anxiety and depression modes. And the list could go on, right? Pain, discomfort, those kind of things. And it's our choices that we make each and every day, in addition to the people that we surround ourselves with, that will have either a positive impact on our well-being, or quite frankly, a negative impact on our well-being. But the ability and the power to take your health back into your own hands, it's absolutely available to you. It just might require a little more work early on, but you have to make the right choices. So I'm going to, again, dive in. I could go off on tangents about health and wellness. It's my passion, but I'm going to try to stick just to essential oils today. Okay. So do you need safe, effective, and affordable health solutions? How many people are complaining about the national healthcare crisis? I know I am. I know I'm like in over my head with, my theories and my complaints about it's absolutely ridiculous the amount of money that we're spending on insurance to not even use it, right? Because we have to pay an ungodly scene deductible before we can even benefit from health insurance. That's just a whole nother topic of conversation as well. But with that being said, it's like, how can you reduce your costs of healthcare? And even if that means not having to constantly go to a doctor, what can you do that's going to help prevent your own healthcare crisis? So do you need safe, effective, and affordable health solutions? And as I just said, you have choices. You have choices in terms of, oh, I know the food has skyrocketed, but we still have choices. We have choices of what we choose to put into our bodies. We have choices about what we choose to put on our skin. And we have choices about what kind of solutions. And I have some choices that might be beneficial to you, and work within your own budget, and your plan. You know, if you are someone who's really interested in leading a more holistic, healthy lifestyle, doTERRA absolutely has products that will provide you what you need. To be quite honest, I have been using them, like I said, and I have been able to stock over time pretty much every little pillar of health, right? I think it's 6 pillars of health: your diet, your exercise, your stress, your toxins. I gotta remember your rest, reducing electromagnetic. doTERRA may not have, to do with that, but even your mindset and your stress response. doTERRA has choices for all of those pillars of health. So as we keep saying, you have choices. Modern approach designed to manage symptoms, made from isolated synthetic agents, side effects known and unknown, and there's a 6.5 trillion year spent on global healthcare. Are we really healthier? And my biggest phrase with my own clients, I often say, we're not living longer, we're dying longer. That's the reality. We are seeing people survive each day, but what's their quality of life? Are they really getting healthier? Are they really, or are they just being told you're managing your symptoms, you'll have to deal with this the rest of your life? But their quality of life continues to deteriorate. And I hope, and I feel very hopeful that we're going to have wellness practitioners to provide hope to people, that they don't just have to manage these symptoms on a regular basis. And this is not the quality of life that they're imprisoned to until the day that they leave this earth. I want to inspire and impact people in a way that's like, yes, your body can and will heal. Your nervous system will heal. Your immune system will heal. Your gut will heal. But we have to be careful of what we're putting into all those things, right? And so we have choices and we can get healthier. Man produces, addresses symptoms, and needs remain. So anything that's man produced, it addresses your need, but the needs remain to still stay on that medication, so to speak. Symptoms, root cause, are what we need to be addressing, is more the root cause more than the symptom. But you'll see here, it's the reverse. We're addressing symptoms, we're band-aiding root causes, and we're really not getting to the long matter of the situation. I can't think of the words, I'm getting stumbled. So a natural approach addresses body's needs and root causes. So herbs, botanicals, vitamins, minerals. So the biggest, again, what I often tell my own clients is we must remove toxicities and correct deficiencies. And then we'll get better, we'll get healthier, we'll get stronger, not weaker. So a natural approach addresses body's needs and root causes. Extract it from plants, enhances physical and emotional health, and safe benefits without side effects. So if you choose to use wild orange by any chance, you're not going to have to now buy something else because wild orange has a side effect to overcome that. It's just like we want to avoid that, right? So a natural approach addresses body's needs and root causes. They are extracted from plants, herbs, and botanicals, like we said, enhances physical and emotional health, and safe benefits without side effects. Okay, so let's get down to it. What are essential oils? How do you use essential oils? And how can you get them into your home? A lot of people, I think more people are open to the idea. I keep looking over at myself. Sorry, but I think more people are opening up to the idea that essential oils are actually extremely beneficial. They are a very legit holistic approach to healthier lifestyle. So we're seeing more people opening up to it, but we still have a little bit of, but no, do they really work? I like the smell of them. They bring me joy, but do they really work? And so we're still having to teach and to educate people that yes, they can have a tremendous impact on your body and your system as a whole. But we just have to we have to educate people and we have to teach them. Okay, once you have these oils, how do you use them? And I've said this before, this is where my connection with you comes into play. Anybody that decides to take on, an oil, alone, or they purchase a kit, it is my job to now meet with you via Zoom and explain to you, okay, this is how you can use these oils. Tell me what your issue is. Do you have sleep issues? Do you have stress issues? Do you have are you energy issues? Are you tired a lot? Are you feeling exhausted? Do you have joint pain? Do you have pain, inflammation? You would explain to me what are your issues or your main concern, and by all means, I'm going to be putting this on YouTube, but I'm going to be putting it on Facebook. Comment below, what is your main issue? Your main health concern. And then we can meet and we can chat and I can just spend 30 minutes with you to, free phone consultation or Zoom. And we can just chat, like why are you interested in oils and what do you want to learn about them? So I'm going to kind of give you a little touch on that now. Essential oils are effective. They are effective. I can tell you because I use them in the home I've used them in the ways that we're going to discuss. I've used them internally, aromatherapy wise, and topically. Okay, so essential oils are effective. They contain natural aromatic compounds that are extracted and distilled from plants for health benefits, plant-based. So that's what makes them so holistic. Their effects are much more magnified. So peppermint leaf oil, SAC, you'll see that here. Their effects are much more magnified, and this is why. Essential oils pass through the cell membrane. So here it goes through the cell membrane, comprised of hundreds of different compounds, utilizing complex and versatile abilities to combat threats without building up resistance. And that's the important part. Without building up resistance, which is unlike antibiotics. Sometimes your body can become resistant to a certain antibiotic if it's been exposed to that too many times. That, and as a gut health specialist, antibiotics will destroy your gut microbiome. Go in and just clean everything out. Whereas an essential oil will not build up resistance. So it will continue to be effective. Works with the body to address issues and root causes on a cellular level. And if you're into the health and wellness world, you're hearing so much more about we're combating stress or supporting stress and body and health and wellness at a cellular level. And if you hear of anything mitochondrial, supports the cell energy, those kind of things, it's because people are getting more and more researching and just a lot more research out there revolving around health at a cellular level. Okay, so essential oils are effective. So for instance, a drop of peppermint oil, if you haven't experienced that before, peppermint oil can really open up your air passages right away, as one example. But one drop is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So again, you're going to get a lot more out of that one drop than having to drink 28 cups of tea. Peppermint oil is one of my must-haves. I just took a drop earlier today because I felt a little bit of bloat, and that can really help dissipate bloat and help with nausea and headaches. Often they're all three are associated together, but peppermint oil is one that I highly recommend having in your home. You can diffuse it to just wake up your senses, stay alert if you're studying. You can ingest it to ease bloat, nausea. My mom even attested to that when she had this horrible virus several years ago now. And I gave her the suggestion, put a drop of peppermint in your water. And sure enough, she's like, oh my gosh, the nausea went away. And so again, you'll see here, it's affordable, pennies per dose. So there are, I believe, 350 drops per bottle, 15 milliliter bottle of every oil. So one drop with 350 drops per bottle, it goes a long way. I would say if you use it regularly, you probably get 3 months use out of an oil, is what I'm gonna guess. And you guys, I use like a lot of drops when I diffuse, and they do last. So when you look at a price and you're like, oh my gosh, $25 for a bottle of oil, oh, you know, but you have to keep in mind, it's not going to be gone in a week. 2 to 3, maybe even more. doTERRA is safe and 100% pure. So it's safe enough to use on every family member down to your children. Very, very important to understand. But there are ways to use it with children. So if you are interested, I have another presentation that I can present, essential oils in children, because there are dosing things that you need to make sure you pay attention to. Most tested and most trusted, doTERRA oils, most tested and most trusted. You cannot just go pick up any essential oil out there on the market. Some are still made with chemicals and synthetic beans, so don't be fooled. When they say essential, we use essential oils. It may not always be a very clean, non-toxic essential oil. So make sure you are going with a tried and true essential oil company. I was very at ease when there's a doctor that I follow on Instagram calls out companies of every, situation you can imagine that he will say are not transparent, toxic, blah, blah, blah. But he gave the thumbs up to doTERRA. So that made me feel very comfortable, knowing that even somebody else who did his research big time. Plants harvested in their natural habitat are the oils, verified pure, free of fillers and harmful contaminants. Stringent third-party testing ensures authenticity and potency. Make sure they are third-party tested. You'll see here, most of the essential oils out there are synthetic, not good for the body, chemicals, toxic. Then you'll see here is food, and then we have therapeutic, right? And doTERRA's quality and purity standard is CPTG. My mind just went blank, but certified pure therapeutic grade. Couldn't think of certified pure therapeutic grade. So you know you're getting good stuff. All right, so how can we use the essential oils? Right there is my favorite. One little smell and it just makes your day, changes your mood like that. That was quick. Aromatic, breathe in or use diffuser to open the airways, boost your mood, and freshen the air. And I use that daily for all of that. Open the airways, pollen has been horrible here in Georgia. Boosting my mood is my primary, the reason why I use them each and every day. They really do make my morning. But we have very stinky dogs with allergies. And they are safe with your dogs to diffuse, so that we have to freshen the air. We have to. Lemongrass is my go-to for that, among other things, peppermint as well. But aromatic, that's one way you can use it. You'll see here how to use doTERRA essential oils. Aromatic, peppermint is one of the best ones. You can use it to cool the body, stay alert, as I just said, relieve head tension, like I touched on, promote feelings of clear breathing, and relieve stomach upset when ingested. Definitely, absolutely. You get a lot of benefits from this one bottle, a lot. And if you end up becoming a wholesale member, yearly you get a free peppermint oil, which is kind of nice. Wild orange, another very popular must-have. It's probably one of my favorites in terms of boosting my mood. Powerful cleanser and purifying agent, great to use in home cleaning products, supports healthy immune function and uplifting to the mind and body. And honestly, I think that alone, peppermint and wild orange together are the perfect combination in your diffuser. Okay, so we talked about aromatherapy, right? Aromatically. Now we're going to talk about topically. Apply to the bottoms of feet or affected areas to target specific needs. Now, why do we want to put them on the soles of our feet? Because there are more glands, porous glands. So that means the oil is going to go through the skin barrier and into your bloodstream. So you'll get the benefits much quicker. Actually, the quickest way is by cupping your hands and taking a big deep breath in. It goes, I think I remember hearing within 10 seconds. I tell you, that's what I do each and every morning is I put a drop, whatever, cup my hands, and I do 6 rounds of my breathing. Inhale for 6, hold for 6, exhale. It's just pure heaven. But there are times, you guys, and I'm not even kidding, I'll feel this sudden like release in my head, especially with lavender. But that is a big reason why we put it on the bottom of our feet, is because when we use it topically, there are more pores. And so it can get into the bloodstream at a quicker rate. So when you use lavender at night, you put it on the soles of your feet. Balance is another great one to use in terms of grounding yourself and putting it on the soles of your feet. Okay, so deep blue. Everybody who has used doTERRA has not bought deep blue in some shape or form. You want to apply it pre and post workout, apply to muscles after a long day, and apply on lower back after heavy lifting. This stuff, I like the rub. I'm going to be honest. The oil is even more, if you combine the oil and the rub, the oil gets in a little bit deeper, but the rub, it's amazing. I can't go without a tube. I run a lot, I lift, I do all that stuff. And even my family members who don't work out and have little aches and pains, they live by deep blue as well. Okay, so internally, so we talked, you can use it as an aromatic way, topically. Now internally, drop in water under tongue or into a veggie capsule and swallow. Very, and you can only do this, you guys, with certified pure therapeutic grade oils. doTERRA, honestly, I would not be buying oils off the shelves at any local market. Just be really careful. And even with doTERRA products, you're going to know if you can take it internally, if it has a supplemental like surrounding it on the outside of the bottle. You'll see that it's a supplement. On Guard serves as a powerful immune system boost, diffused to clean the air. So I tend to use this more internally, to be honest, and I do diffusing mites. But when I got COVID, one, I could not smell. So I was using oils to reignite my smell, and I got my smell back within 2 days. One day, something as strong as clove. But there was definite truth to that smell therapy using essential oils. So I have my On Guard now, reminds me of COVID. But I would put it in a drop in water. I like to use it more internally, but I was diffusing it at night when I had COVID. So I was getting the benefits as I slept. Powerful immune. It has like clove, cinnamon bark, I believe, so many good things. Wild orange is in there. How can essential oils help you? That's probably your biggest question, but yeah, you've given me all this information, but seriously, how can they help me? As you see here, you can essentially swap out your entire medicine cabinet with all the toxic chemically created products that are masking the symptom, but also adding toxins to your body. And so again, I keep going back. I'm a certified health coach, gut and hormonal health, but I'm in the course right now called the Integrative Health Practitioner by Dr. Siva Cabral, and I am learning so much. And so I'm learning a de-stress protocol, and a big part of that is, again, removing toxicity from our body in order for our body to heal. So for me, doTERRA allows me to kind of swap out and use more natural ways to alleviate, I would say, and support symptoms when they get in the way of life, right? But they're not going to be side effects, drowsy, groggy, all that mess. And they're not going to dampen the toxic load on my body. So you'll see it On Guard capsules. There's just so many. Breathe Vapor Stick, godsend. Forget that nasal spray stuff you get at the store. This will solve all of your problems. It is godsend to me. The nights when you feel like you have a stuffy nose and you freak out because you can't breathe, I keep it on my bedstand over there and it just opens everything up. So breathe is very, very important for anybody who might have respiratory issues. So you'll see here shampoo line if you chose to. On Guard, there's like, you can wash your clothes with it. Hand and bacterial soap right there. There's toothpaste that I love. There's a deep blue rub. On Guard spray, great for an airplane ride. On Guard little what do you call them? Little beads. And you can pop them in your mouth when you travel to keep your immune system. There's also peppermint ones, great for breath freshening. You'll see down here, love, 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 love the Lifelong Vitality Pack. It transformed my adrenal dysfunction like that. Absolutely. I keep telling people I have all these other functional medicine avenues that I think are great, but I always tend to go back to this. I try to give my body breaks, just so again that probiotics, those kind of things, they're probiotic, they're digestive enzyme. Again, hands down. I go back and I tell people, I know this doctor formulated, but I'm going to tell you, I loved this. It was more bioavailable for my own body. That and the digestive enzymes and their PB Assist is wonderful. Now, like I said, I like to rotate what I take, but I always go back to taking that from multiple. I might take a break for a month, and then I go back. It's just what's worked best for my body, but I'm telling you, this stuff, there's so many things I love. I can't tell you, oh, I would never, but if you ask me, it's the Lifelong Vitality line, the Terrazyme enzyme, digestive enzymes, the Breathe Vapor Stick, and then like lavender and lemongrass. I like those two together, would be my must-haves. So be prepared for anything. So you'll see here, you've got your ointment, that's safe. TerraShield, great for when the bugs are coming out. Now that it's summer, that and lavender will ward them off very easily. Breathe, great for outdoors right now if you plan to go camping. So Breathe, TerraShield, Digest, Zen, all of these are great for traveling. Peppermint, great to have on hand because if you eat something and you have a little bloat, digestive distress, peppermint, wild orange, Breathe, the Vapor Stick, Digest, Zen, rub it on your belly for a little digestive support. I just have my current Gut Thrive client working with a belly massage to help alleviate bowel irritability, we'll say. Past tense, great for headaches, migraines, neck tension, and lavender. I can't say enough about lavender. My go-to in the morning when I do my meditation. And then On Guard capsules, which also include Melissa. Great, all of that, phenomenal for your travel needs in the summer. Be fresh with self-care. So again, you can swap out your shampoo line, your soap. They have unscented, they have scented stuff. Serenity will help you sleep. I just taught in a quick live session yesterday, as far as like the stress response, helping people with a stress diet and this and that. And if you have a very stressed out stress response, the 3 areas you want to focus on your diet: good quality whole food, Then you want to supplement in order to alleviate the adrenals and allow them an opportunity to rejuvenate and recharge. And then thirdly, you just have to make sure you're getting your sleep. So before you start worrying about journaling, meditation, and all these other self-care that are phenomenal, that are part of my everyday world, it really was those three things. So Serenity is amazing for that. You have the carrier oil, On Guard products to swap out toxic home cleaning products with. Phenomenal. And then you'll see here what I already said. The toothpaste, great stuff, tastes good with the benefit of On Guard already in it for immune system support. Lifelong vitality. Zendocrine, huge part of my daily life. I've had the same bottle for about, maybe 5 months because I go in spurts, but it's very good for detoxification. It has cilantro, which cilantro oil is amazing when it comes to, cilantro is very beneficial in removing heavy metal toxicity from your body, but there's many other great things included in Zendocrine that can help with digestion. You'll see here PB Assist, Balance, like I already talked about, Terrazyme. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to ask you, what are your top health priorities? Okay, so we want to look at this, and I want you to jot this down. I want to feel less, 1, 2, 3. Sit on that for a second. I'll give you a moment. What do you want to feel less of? 1, 2, 3. Then I want to feel more, 1, 2, 3. So one column, 3 things you want to feel less of. The next column, what do you want to feel more of? For example, I want to feel less achy muscles. And to be honest, I still struggle with bloat. And so that's a major sign that, again, my gut needs a little more TLC. If you have anxiety, insomnia without bloat, then you just need stress, your adrenals need support. But if you have things like that with digestive distress, bloat and stuff, you need to address your gut health. What do I want to feel more of? Calm, peace, and energy. To be honest, who doesn't want more energy? Okay, so are you ready to discover simple solutions? Okay, simple solutions. Breathe, respiratory blend, maintain feelings of easy breathing and clear airways. Diffuse at night or during change of seasons. So pollen set in and I needed to inhale it. I needed to diffuse it. So breathe is one of them. Digest Zen, digestive blend. Maintain healthy gastrointestinal tract. Helps reduce bloating, gas, occasional indigestion, and ease feelings of stomach upset. I encourage my current client to use this as she did the belly massage. Past tense, tension blend. Relieve feelings of head and shoulder tension and discomfort. Apply to the temples and back of neck and use as an invigorating pick-me-up because it contains wintergreen. So I love the smell of wintergreen. Some people may not, but that's another one simple solution. So we have the breathe, we have the digest Zen. Now we have the past tense. So the first one, respiratory. Second one, digestive. Third one, more nervous system, to be honest. Migraines can really help. Tea tree. Rejuvenate and cleanse skin. I forgot, I use this every day. I have the tea tree roller and I actually roll it on my skin and do all that immediately after I cleanse my skin. Relieve skin irritation and clean surfaces. Lavender. Soothe irritated skin, promote restful sleep and calm the mind, reduce anxious feelings, And you can apply it after a long day in the sun. So very sun and to ward off mosquitoes. So very, very good for summer. If you use it topically, remember, you must use a carrier oil, such as coconut oil, jojoba oil, grapeseed oil. Serenity Restful Blend. As I said, if you need to resolve your nervous system's stress, we need better, more restful sleep. So you can diffuse this to promote relaxation and decrease stress, create restful sleeping environment, lessen anxious feelings, and calm your emotions. So as I just said, fractionated coconut oil, a must-have. It's unscented, so it's great for delivering essential oils to sensitive skin, sustained delivery on specific locations, and use for dilation, because some essential oils are too strong for the body and you can actually break out. Not that they're harmful to you, but they're too strong on skin. So always use a carrier oil. Aroma Touch Massage Blend, comfort and relaxation, enhances the massage and promotes feeling of relaxation and lessen tension. So all of these, you get this and it's just like you're set. Frankincense, loved it. I didn't try frankincense for 5 years. How long have I been using these? For about 5 years. I never, because it is more expensive. I got the opportunity with my points to get it for free. Loved it. And I already knew the benefits of it. Support healthy cellular function, balance mind and lift mood, promote healthy skeletal and nervous system. What you'll find is with a lot of the blends, frankincense is added in. So it's even added into the LLV line. So I was getting the benefits on some level, but I loved blending it with Holiday Joy. It was a different aroma than I was expecting. Lemon naturally cleanses the body, cleans surfaces, neutralize odors, soothe irritated throat. But I'm going to be honest, I actually prefer lemongrass. It's a little stronger lemongrass, so I tend to buy lemongrass. Terrazyme, my go-to digestive enzymes, support healthy enzyme production for normal digestive process, promotes nutrient absorption, and speeds the conversion of food nutrients to cellular energy. And perhaps that's why I feel so good on them. Now, with that being said, you don't want to be using digestive enzymes ideally for the rest of your life. You want a healthy enough gut that does produce enough. Your body has what's called parietal cells, which will produce digestive enzymes, and ideally you want to be able to produce enough of those and not rely on digestive enzymes. But I will tell you, these have been the best that I have ever purchased. And you'll see here's the Lifelong Vitality Pack. There is a vegan pack, and there's also a non-vegan, and the difference is just the fish oil, algae-based versus fish-based. If you ask me what I would encourage you to try, I would say give it 30 days. Just see how your body feels with 30 days of using this. Again, I can't say enough at how much it impacted. So you'll see there's a bioavailable multivitamin and mineral, food-based. The Alpha CRS is amazing. This alone, I think, is like $79. I haven't looked at the new, it was $69. So I don't know what it is now. But if you get all the pack, it was $79. I have to look and see. So you were getting 3 for what's almost like the price of 1. So it just made sense to do the pack. Antioxidant, cellular energy, and longevity. So many really good things in that particular product. The omega-3, 6, 9 fatty acids, and 9 essential oils. You want to make sure that your omega-3 ratio to your omega-6 is higher. Too many people have too high of omega-6, and that's inflammatory. So this helps balance it out. So antioxidant and DNA protection, eye, brain, nervous system function, liver function and digestive health, more energy, less discomfort, healthy inflammatory response, comprehensive nutrition, immune function, stress management, cardiovascular. You are getting the pillars of health in this little package. And this is just telling you, be healthy with daily habits. Like, how can you just take what we just talked about and how you can use it to better support your well-being. And that would be something if you really decided to go with a kit or a wellness pack or whatever. I would serve as your go-to to help educate you. So how do you get these life-changing oils in your home? Hello. I'm your go-to girl. You can choose the best kit for you. A Healthy Habits kit is $195. And you'll see what's included in Healthy Habits. You know, your probiotic, digestive enzymes, multivitamin, the Deep Blue, just gosh, my favorites, honestly, all my favorites. So that you can do the Healthy Habits kit, Healthy Start kit, which will show you all the oils that we just touched on. So if you know that you love diffusing more than anything else, Healthy Start kit is your go-to. But again, all these oils can be used internally and topically, as we discussed. That's $160. Natural Solutions, obviously, this is like if you want to go all in. I wouldn't recommend that unless you already know that you absolutely love. But it provides you with everything that you're looking for, and that's quite $570. That's up to you, but it is a savings of $250. So if you have the disposable income and you know, like I will tell you, I love all the products. I'm trying to think of something that I just, you know what I don't like, which oils? I don't like Northern Exposure. Siberian Fir is okay. They're okay, but they're not some, I didn't love them and I probably won't order them again. But as far as what's pictured here, love them. Healthy Home Kit is $350. So you'll see you have your hair care, your toothpaste, oils that you can use in various ways. You have your On Guard solution for hand soap and this detergent. Couldn't think of the word. It comes with a diffuser, $350. So again, you have to choose, you can choose what's best for you. Okay, so the smartest way to buy loyalty rewards. I get a lot of free oils over time. You place a monthly order of 50 plus PV to earn free product points, and you can change or cancel this anytime. There's a difference between retail or wholesale. 25% if you're a wholesale member, you pay, I have to check on all this, you guys. You pay $25 annually. Then you get 25% below retail. Membership is free with any enrollment kit. So then you, again, percentage of free product points increase by 5% every 3 months up to 30%. So I'm getting a lot of free oils and it's absolutely phenomenal. I'm getting products that I absolutely use each and every day. And then I get a lot of free stuff. So for me, I know I'm going to use the product, so it just made sense to do this. And again, those can be things that we discuss. Trying to see if there's changing lives, whose lives do you want to change? So that's up to you. And the thing is, you can change your life, you can change your family's life, and you can also change the lives of those who are doing the work to produce these oils. And that's the good thing about this company. Every time you buy a bottle of doTERRA, you are changing someone's life. And they go in, they make sure that the people who are doing the work are being treated very fairly with care and not some, slave to the system, basically. Whose life do you want to change? Change my life. So if you decided to become a member, and I will provide you with Live the Wellness Lifestyle, and we would go through this in a Zoom session. And if you decide, oh, I love this, and I want to start sharing oils and doing oil parties, which I love. I haven't done them in several years now, but it's fun. It's fun to do like an oil party and to have all these oils and people are smelling and having a good time in a calm and fun environment. And then if you decided you wanted to change your future and have an avenue for income, you can build an income and make an impact, and we could discuss that. Absolutely up to you. So change the world. Every purchase changes the lives of growers and their communities for the better through doTERRA Co-Impact Sourcing and doTERRA Healing Hands Foundation. So it's a very good company that gives back. So doTERRA improves lives every day all around the world. Join us in making this world healthier and happier place. And that is why, like, going with this company and the oils and their impact on your nervous system, it just is in alignment with my mission as a health coach, being a gut, adrenal, thyroid specialist. I'm wanting to help people alleviate, obviously, hormonal imbalances, gut infections, and I'm telling you, oils can be infused. Oregano oil is a huge part of my Gut Thrive in 5 protocol. But also the other side of my focus is just really helping people reduce their stress response, because you can do the best gut protocol, best adrenal protocol, best thyroid protocol, but if your body and your nervous system is in fight or flight constantly, aka chronic stress, those protocols that I just mentioned are not going to work as effectively, and you probably will relapse if your nervous system is not supported and you haven't found a way of living. It's really finding a way of living. It's not this is where we're at, this is the end of the road, good, never have it. It's a way of living. And that is what health coaching is all about. Okay, so if you're interested in signing up, I can get you that information. And nature was man's first remedy. Everything we need can be found there. So on that note, if you have any questions, reach out to me. My email is wholehealthcoaching@amyblackburn.net. So yeah, you can find me at Amy_Blackburn_wellness on Instagram, where I post daily. But yeah, if you have any questions, I hope you found this informative. And let's make the world healthier. Let's bond together, enjoy, crowding out toxic products with more holistic, healthy products for our body so that we get healthier. We get healthier spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. And if we can just do that for ourselves, we're going to be adding that to the world, because you really can't give back to the world if your body's drained. You really can't think about getting healthier until those first 3 things that I talked about: diet, supplementing to support your adrenals, and getting more sleep. Can you really be that person that wants to be the light in the world? So get healthier is what I'll leave you with. And any questions, feel free to contact me. And I hope you got something out of this and enjoyed it. All right, guys, have a wonderful day.